Hi and welcome back to my channel again. This time I thought I'd do another review from a deck I came across by Stephen D. Farmer. I actually came across this because I was looking up messages from the Spirits of Nature Oracle that he's recently published. And I got that too. I'll do a review about that at some point soon. But yeah, so I thought I'd do a review of these cards because they sounded pretty interesting. They've apparently got some affirmations or something. I haven't seen the deck yet. I've taken off the plastic, but I haven't seen the deck completely yet. So it's published by Five Kings Press, and it says an imprint of Animal Dreaming Publishing. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but anyway, the illustrations, or it's illustrated by Tarly Payne. Now this was interesting because also because I don't know about the deck I think it's Spirit Animals for Children or something like that he's called one deck. I don't have that one. But I think the majority of his decks are actually published by Hay House, but this was interesting that this was a different publisher, and also the box is different. It's got a magnetic opening and it's quite large. I'll just have a quick read of the back before we get into it. There's no guidebook with this one, by the way. So anyway, let's have a look and have a bit of a read of this. Our Indigenous brothers and sisters have long known that animals can communicate, and that the animal messages they received helped guide them along their life paths. For many of us non-Indigenous people, it's only recently that we have awakened to the deep ancestral memory that we are related to every being on this planet and can communicate with these beings. Excuse me. Spirit provides guidance through the animals that show up in an unusual way or repeatedly in a short space of time. When an animal presents itself to deliver a message from Spirit, it can be a physical animal or a symbol of the animal, such as in a dream, or an image on a poster. The message can be clear and straightforward, or somewhat cryptic and require contemplation. The spirit animal message cards are palm-sized affirmation style cards that can be easily carried in your pocket or handbag, with illustrations on one side, two short messages and an affirmation on the other. They are ideal for spontaneous and meaningful readings. You'll find easy to understand instructions on how to use the cards whenever you're in need of some instant and easily accessible guidance. Once you have used the cards, always thank the spirit animal that has presented. There's a quick little look, but we'll look at the cards anyway. Okay. There's a fair bit of writing in here too. I think it's just how to use them. Sit at a table. Oh, you can't really see it through the camera. Sit at a table or on the floor and take all the cards and carefully shuffle them. Mix them around. Yeah, pretty much. I think you can choose your own method of working with them. And it's saying to turn your attention to the affirmation and slowly repeat it out loud, pausing in between, taking a breath, and again notice the reaction that comes up in the form of thoughts or feelings. Yeah, I've just sort of skimmed through that. Okay, so we have a bit about Stephen Farmer. He's a licensed licensed psychotherapist, shamanic practitioner. Sorry. There we go. Shamanic practitioner and author of several best-selling books and oracle card sets, and it goes into all the, there's a children's spirit animal card. Dr. Farmer offers individual and couple counselling, consultations, and so on. And then the other side says, okay. Just the usual rigmarole. Anyway, so we'll go through. There's actually 70 cards in here, so it's almost as big as a tarot deck. So we'll excuse me, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat. Not any illness. Anyway, so let's go through the cards, and then I'll turn them over so you can see what's written on the back. So we've got giraffe, and so we've got, this is a great time to stick your neck out and take some risks and do something you wouldn't ordinarily do. In spite of any fears, reach beyond your self-imposed limitations to discover new capabilities. And this is the affirmation. I now have the courage and willingness to try new and unfamiliar activities. Okay. I'll put it like that. Lion. I won't read them all because there's 70 here, but I think maybe if you wanted to stop, pause the video, you can have a bit of a look at what one's saying what. But we'll have a little shuffle and see what comes through. Hippopotamus. I'm well balanced in my spiritual and physical realities. The affirmation. Zebra. I easily discern the truth or falsehood of what others communicate. Oh, that's interesting. Ostrich. It's time to come out of hiding. Stand tall and let yourself be seen. That's the affirmation. Okay. Well, you're telling yourself, yeah. Rhinoceros. I accept everything I experience, knowing that I will give my greater strength and build character. Gorilla. He's slightly imposing. What's this one say? You're being called to provide leadership. Maintain your dignity and humility as you step into that role. Listen closely and attentively to family members, to what they say and what they're not saying. I have considerable inner strength to draw upon to handle all my responsibilities. Gazelle. Wildebeest. I'm willing to sacrifice my own needs for the greater good of all. Ooh. Chimpanzee. I think these would be good for shadow work as well as some just general affirmations. Listen closely and communicate clearly. I listen closely and communicate clearly with others. Leopard. I acknowledge and emphasize my strength more than any perceived weaknesses. Wow. Orangutan. Hopefully you guys can see these, so if you wanted to pause on a card, you could have a good read of it then. They're quite concise too, which is pretty good, that you don't have reams of information to try and go through. Pheasant. I allow my creative self full expression. Gibbon. There's a few monkeys in this one. Well, I guess there's 70 cards, so I'm ready to explore whatever adventures call to me. Oh, Peacock. I now express my colourful side through my clothing, appearance and actions, and easily attract whatever I need. Panda. Red panda. Tamarin. Hope that's how you say it. Red fox. My powers of discernment are especially sharp. Yeah, foxes are pretty clever. Red deer. Badger. Rabbit. Raven. With the help of spirit, I manifest whatever I need. Oh, that's nice. Sorry. Hedgehog. Take time out for yourself in seclusion and use the opportunity to meditate and journal. Though you are very sensitive, don't take what others say so personally. I make clear and intelligent choices and act on them decisively. Yes, it's very brief, to the point. You can get enough from it that, yeah, you're not there for... So this is the owl. Weasel. Problem solving. Mouse. Swan. That's graceful. I am beautiful just as I am. Oh, that's a lovely message. Wolf. I am protected and safe at all times. Bison. This is on the actual cover. Eagle. I welcome and take to heart the inspiration from my higher self. Coyote, or coyote as it's written here. I let go of my worries and stresses and stop taking things so seriously. Oh, I think we could all do to have a bit of time here and there to just not take everything seriously all the time. And I haven't read every single one, but there is 70 cards, so I didn't want to have a really super long video for you. Condor. Bear. Spider. I untangle myself from unhealthy relationships and habits. Wow. Moose. Hopefully you can see that. Hopefully it's clear enough to read. Sorry if it's not. Raccoon, I don't think I said it, but you can see the names there. Macaw. Kangaroo. I know what I really want and hop to it as quickly as possible. Another Australian animal, koala. Echidna, another Australian. Wombat. We've got quite a set of Australian animals here at the moment. I have complete trust and faith in myself and my higher power. That's the wombat. Platypus. Yet another Australian animal. Emu. Dingo. Crocodile. Kookaburra. I've been feeding a few kookaburras lately. It's been quite fun. Snake. Well, I haven't been feeding any of those. Humpback whale. Sea turtle. Really hoping it's clear enough for you guys to read. Penguin. Dugong. Oh, sorry. Dugong. Seal. Stingray. Shark. Seahorse. Dolphin. Otter. Octopus. Horse. That's pretty. Dog. I am courageous and protective of my family and friends. That's nice. Cow. Pig. That's cute. Nearly there. Goat. Donkey. Camel. Rooster. I am a person of integrity and trustworthiness. And duck is the final card. I don't mind the artwork. I embrace and accept all my emotions, whether negative or positive. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so as he said, they're pretty much palm-sized, so they're not huge, but I think the deck is still a little too thick, like similar to a tarot deck. So I'll see if I can shuffle them this way. But again, I'm needing to break them up because it's too thick. Oh, yeah, they do. They shuffle pretty well. I'll have a quick shuffle and see what wants to come out. Oh, I flipped them back on themselves. Oh dear. Oops. Okay. Or did I? Oh no, I didn't. Just one. Thought I got it wrong. Okay, so yeah. Oop. Yeah, they're a bit awkward to shuffle this way. I might just see how they go this way. And we'll see what wants to come through, if we can get some messages. Well, is that? Oh no, that's a couple. I'll go again. What do we need to know? What do you want us to know? I think this one's sticking out. Wolf. Okay, is there any others? We will go with octopus. Can we get one more, maybe? What do we need to know? Oh, Spirit. Is there any other cards you want us to read? One last try. I think we're going with that one. Wildebeest. Okay, let's have a read of all of them. Wolf. Okay. For the next several days, operate primarily on instinct by staying attuned to sensations in your body. Let yourself experience true freedom in all the choices you make, rather than making them out of habit. I am protected and safe at all times. Okay, then we get octopus. Be as inconspicuous as possible in your efforts to achieve your goal without revealing your intentions until the last possible moment. Use your intelligence, flexibility, and persistence to work through any difficulties you are facing. I readily adapt and adjust as necessary to make life easier. And last card, Wildebeest. You have endured a great deal of challenge and turmoil lately, yet can find solace and support from your community of family and friends. Listen carefully to your inner voice, and it will let you know when to move forward, when to retreat, and when to let go. I am willing to sacrifice my own needs for the greater good of all. That's interesting. The one thing I think actually, maybe if it could have just written affirmation so people would see, okay, that's the affirmation. That's the only real complaint I have, actually. I think they shuffle pretty all right, even if they are a thick deck. And like I said, the messages are quick and concise. There isn't a guidebook, obviously. But yeah, I think these cards could pretty much go quite well with any deck, you know, as a final affirmation. Oh, we'll read the Raven as well. How about we read the Raven as well? Signs and omens are constantly appearing to guide you, so be alert to their presence. You are more powerful than you think. Stand tall and speak your truth without blame, shame, or judgment. With the help of Spirit, I manifest what I need. Yeah. Well, I think that I like these, and I can see where I could add them to other readings, you know, as maybe a final message or an affirmation to complete the reading. So yeah, let me know what you think about this deck. The price point for me, by the way, was actually pretty good as well. I think it's Australian $27 or $28. And these days, especially with 70 cards in the deck, these days that's actually a really good price to find for a deck this size. Okay, I hope that you found this helpful, and let me know what you think about this deck. But yeah, I'm excited to use it with some other decks and in other readings as well for myself, and maybe on here too. Okay, until next time, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.